From their low prices to their fun nautical theme, there are many reasons to visit a Trader Joe's. However, the most important reason, of course, is the delicious food. These are the Trader Joe's foods you need to try before you die. The Trader Joe's item that must be in your cart is the Mandarin Orange Chicken, which was voted by Trader Joe's customers as the favorite entree for 2019. This orange chicken is the best Chinese food you can find at a grocery store. In fact, it might even be better than the famous orange chicken served at Panda Express. All you need to do is cook it, add the sauce, and then prepare yourself for a next-level Chinese meal. Buy this cheese once, and you'll never be able to leave a Trader Joe's without it again. On your first bite, you'll be confused by unexpected Cheddar's sorcery. It tastes like aged cheddar, but then, out of nowhere, you will swear that you're eating aged Parmesan. By the time you swallow, all you will be able to think about is the next bite, so that you can hop on the delicious roller coaster all over again.
They have cheese. Cheese.
These pot stickers are packed with shrimp and crab that has been expertly spiced with sriracha. Water chestnuts and mung bean noodles come along for the ride to add the right amount of crunch. The dough for the wrapper is bolstered by the addition of carrot and red pepper. While you usually need dipping sauce for pot stickers, these things from Trader Joe's are perfect as they are. Cookie butter ice cream is a mix of some of the tastiest ingredients ever. Trader Joe's begins the process with a rich base of vanilla ice cream. Then, soft European-style cinnamon cookies are blended in to add to the flavor and the texture. Finally, a splash of cookie butter is added, which results in a spectacular gingerbread-like taste. This cookie butter ice cream is something to always have in your freezer because it can make any day bearable. Eating a basket full of fries with a big glob of ketchup has become an American pastime. Trader Joe's has made it a whole lot easier. No longer do you need to hit the drive-thru or fry up some fries yourself. Simply buy a bag of ketchup-flavored Spud Crunchies and all the work has been done for you. These snacks are basically potato chips that have been shaped to look like fries and then covered with a ketchup-flavored coating. For a healthier spin on gnocchi, try Trader Joe's Cauliflower Gnocchi. Imported from Italy, it's crafted by gnocchi experts. The only difference? It's made with cauliflower to make it healthier. Amazingly, not only is this gnocchi healthier, it arguably tastes even better. This cauliflower gnocchi has fewer carbs and calories and less fat. You can saute it in a pan, boil it, or even microwave it. You may give up traditional gnocchi forever. It's amazing how much this spread tastes like a cinnamon bun. You can taste everything from the sugary icing to the freshly baked cinnamon bread, with hints of butter, vanilla, and honey. Put the cinnamon bun spread on waffles or pancakes for a breakfast treat. If you're at the office, spread it on a piece of toast for a midday snack. It's so good that you'll be tempted to just pull out a spoon, open the jar, and get to work. This is one of the very best store-bought pies available anywhere. The key to Trader Joe's key lime pie is its authenticity. The custard is perfectly smoothed, given the proper amount of tartness by way of real key lime juice, and then sweetened just right. The custard rests happily inside of a graham cracker crust that adds the optimal amount of crunchiness. To get it ready to eat, all you need to do is thaw it in your refrigerator for a couple hours.
You want dessert? Well, you can't go wrong with the key lime pie.
Creamy spinach and artichoke dip from Trader Joe's is not only a good substitute for the spinach and artichoke dips you find at restaurants, it's even better. In addition to spinach and artichoke, this stuff has Parmesan cheese, Swiss cheese, and all the right spices to finish the job. Once you heat it up, the consistency of this dip makes it perfect for tortilla chips, but it's also spreadable enough to easily add it to your favorite type of bread. If you're in the mood for fajitas or burritos, Carne, Asada, Autentica is the meat you should buy. Trader Joe's marinates this meat with the perfect mix of spices and citrus juice, just like they do in Mexico. While it's possible to cook this Carne Asada on your stovetop, it's even better to grill it to unlock the most amount of flavor. While you're at Trader Joe's, don't forget the tortillas, cheese, avocados, tomatoes, and onions, so you can have an epic Mexican meal. These are spherical gifts from the snack gods above. To create these goodies, almonds are roasted until they are perfectly crunchy. Next, a coating of pearly white coconut with a sweet taste is applied to the almonds. The final piece of the puzzle is a layer of chocolate. With each bite you take, you'll struggle to pinpoint whether you love the top layer of chocolate, the middle layer of coconut, or the inner roasted almond the best. Trader Joe's has taken the best aspects of a Bloody Mary and put it in a form that you can scoop up with a tortilla chip. Whichever foods you typically add salsa to, you can confidently add Bloody Mary salsa and you'll be entirely satisfied. The ingredients in this masterpiece are numerous: tomatoes, green chili pepper, jalapeno peppers, capers, onions, pickling brine, vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, lemon juice, and of course, horseradish. It may sound complicated, but you won't be complaining once you buy this salsa. Fans of chocolate peanut butter cups should head to the closest Trader Joe's. The chain's dark chocolate peanut butter cups have a cult following, and many have named it the best peanut butter cup on the market. While many of their competitors underwhelm when it comes to the amount of peanut butter in each cup, that's not the case at Trader Joe's. You get a sufficient amount of naturally tasty peanut butter surrounded by dark chocolate that manages to balance the right amount of sweetness and bitterness.
Hey!
Oh, hey, you got your chocolate and my peanut
You got
butter!
peanut butter on my chocolate.
What?
You can add these to a soup, but the steamed chicken soup dumplings from Trader Joe's are actually at their best when they are all alone with you and a large spoon. And surprisingly, the best way to cook them is in the microwave. In just 2 minutes, you will have perfect soup dumplings. When you take a bite, broth with a savory taste erupts from the dumpling. Then the chicken melts on your tongue. As you chew the dumplings, the splashing of all the rich flavors in your mouth will make you long for the next bite. Trader Joe's has put the great taste of buffalo chicken into a dip that you can eat with tortilla chips or a stalk of celery. Buffalo-style chicken dip is everything you're imagining, and more. There are even chunks of chicken inside of the dip. Joining in are Monterey Jack cheese, cream cheese, cayenne pepper sauce, and sour cream. Heat it up, and you and your guests will be overjoyed by how good it tastes. You can make your own cold brew coffee at home, but it takes time, and there's no guarantee that the result will be pleasing. Instead of wasting your time, just go to Trader Joe's and get a bottle of cold brew coffee. Made with 100% Arabica beans, the flavor is bold, but this coffee goes down smooth. You can add some milk or cream if you wish, but be sure to taste it first, because you might not need to add anything.
It's coffee.
Iced coffee? Tell me it's iced coffee.
When you see the soy chorizo at Trader Joe's, you probably won't have high expectations, but you should prepare to be blown out of the water when you taste it. The texture of this not meat is very close to pork chorizo, but where the soy chorizo really shines is its spices. Even if you eat meat, this soy chorizo is something you should add to your culinary rotation. Taste it, and you'll see why. This heat and serve meal from Trader Joe's is something you should eat at least once in your life. Philly cheesesteak bao buns are filled with succulent shredded beef, flavorful bell peppers, and tasty onion. It's a surprisingly authentic combination for a fusion item. Surrounding the cheesesteak is a bun that is soft and delicate, but not too flaky or crumbly. The only downside is that each box only contains 4 buns. If you truly wish to experience the finer things in life, you must enjoy the flavor explosion of the milk and dark chocolate sea salt caramel popcorn at Trader Joe's. While there are a lot of different flavors mixing together at once, the execution is flawless. The base of this snack is delicately popped popcorn that remains soft and chewy. That popcorn is treated with a mixture of caramel and sea salt. From there, half gets a milk chocolate cover and the other half gets a dark chocolate cover. You can buy a can of chili at a superstore and be underwhelmed by what you get. Or, if you're smart, you can go to Trader Joe's and buy a tub of Angus beef chili with pinto beans. First of all, the beef in this chili is of excellent quality. It's Angus beef that is antibiotic-free and hormone-free. In the chili, you will find pinto beans and some refreshingly tangy lime juice. To add some spice to your life, the chili has chipotle and poblano peppers, among others. The winner for the overall favorite Trader Joe's food item in 2020 was this everything but the bagel sesame seasoning blend. If you're wondering how a seasoning blend got top honors, you've obviously never tried it. Everything but the bagel sesame seasoning blend is so good that there's virtually no limit to what you can put it on. From grilled chicken to steamed vegetables and everything in between, this stuff will enhance your food with sesame seeds, dried garlic, sea salt, dried onions, poppy seeds, and a whole lot of goodness. It's debatable whether these corn puffs are indeed the puffiest in the world, but they may just be the yummiest in the world. World's puffiest white cheddar corn puffs from Trader Joe's are unbelievably light, but even more tasty. Each puff of cornmeal is completely covered with real white cheddar cheese. Be warned that all other cheese puffs you find elsewhere will be ruined once you start munching on this Trader Joe's snack. The dilemma you'll face with the chocolate dilemma cheesecake is which of the 8 slices to eat first. The cheesecake has 2 slices, each of 4 fantastic options: triple chocolate, chocolate chip, tuxedo, and plain. Don't overlook the plain cheesecake, as there's nothing plain about its flavor. If you love chocolate and can never have too much, the triple chocolate is enough to send you to chocolate heaven within 2 or 3 bites. And the tuxedo cheesecake offers a little bit of everything that makes the rest of the options so amazing.
Who wants cheesecake?
Truffle honey mustard from Trader Joe's tastes like honey mustard made for billionaires. It's so fancy that you will have to double-check your receipt to verify you didn't spend an arm and a leg. Truffle honey mustard begins with tasty Dijon mustard, which is mixed with white wine. Next, pieces of truffle are added for taste and texture. Finally, when everything else is ready, a spoonful of honey completes the concoction. Add it to anything you usually eat with honey mustard, and you can do it without guilt. This is a cheese dip with such flavorful spiciness that it can even put you in a good mood on a Monday morning. All it needs is a few minutes in your microwave and it's ready to eat with tortilla chips, veggies, or anything else that could use a cheesy upgrade. It has queso fresco, poblano peppers, and soy chorizo. Once it's heated, the cheese is perfectly creamy. Never settle for bad queso again. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about grocery store finds are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.